Hey you guys, it's Coach Mark. I'm here with my friend Katie, who's going to be helping me out right now, showing you today's workout at the park. Okay, so it's a Wednesday's workout at the park. We just got done with 2 groups, and we're going to show you what we did today, so that if you weren't able to show up, you can do it on your own and find a place where you got room to be able to do what we're going to do. So first off, for the setup of the workout, you're going to need your station, typically with a mat and some dumbbells. And also you're going to need a cone or something to put a limit to where you're going to be running to. So if you look around over here, we've placed a cone that's going to be 30 steps away from your station. Now, for the sake of the video, to make it a little bit easier for us to explain, it's not 30 steps away from your station, but from our station. But for you, you're going to walk 30 steps and then you're going to put a cone down, and that's going to be your limit. Okay, so now Katie's going to start our warm-up. You're going to time yourself for 6 minutes doing what she's going to be doing right now. Katie, do you mind just backing up to your station? So the first thing that we're going to do is simply a jog to your cone and back. So go for it. Jogging, boom, and coming back to your station. Again, you're going to be going further, right? Then second one we're going to do, Katie, is butt kickers. You don't need to touch your butt. You're just going to lift your feet and run to the cone and back that way. Awesome, beautiful. And on the way back, you would do the same thing. Now for this next one, we're gonna start with the right leg. We're gonna do a hip opener. So Katie's gonna bring her leg out high to the side and then forward all the way to the cone. Nice, trying to keep her body up and upright as well. And on the way back, she's simply gonna use the other leg. We're not going to show it on this video, we're just showing you one leg, and she's going to jog back right now. For our fourth movement, it's a shuffle. So for this one, you want to be facing the same direction on the way to the cone and on the way back. Okay, Katie picked her side, she's ready to shuffle. And back. With this next move, it's the same idea. You face one direction, but we do what is called lateral crossover. So that one leg here, and in that case, her right leg is going to cross over her left. Okay, all the way to the cone. And when she gets to the cone, she's going to cross with the left leg over to her station. We got 2 more for you guys. This one's going to really get your heart rate up. It's a high knee. You try and bring your knees as high as your hips are, all the way to the cone, and then jog back. Go for it. Beautiful, Katie. Doing great. And then just jog back. Since you guys are 30 steps away, you're gonna start really feeling your heart rate going up. I mean, I can hear her breathe a little bit heavier already. Finally, you guys, if you get to the end of the 6 minutes, you're gonna run and do punches towards your cone. Okay, punch all the way to your cone and then punch all the way back. Now, if there's any time left, let's say you've only been doing this for 4 minutes, add a restart with some of your favorite movements until you get 6 minutes of warming up. Okay, once you're done with that, we're going to move on to our first part of the workout, our first block. It's going to be done with 4 movements. Okay, and we're also going to be going towards our cone for this one. Everything's at 12 reps. So the first thing Katie's going to do is she's going to do walking lunges to her cone, and if there's any room left, she's going to jog the end of that run, or jog the end of that distance to the cone, and then jog back to her station. Okay, for the sake of the video here, she's just going to do 4 lunges instead of 12. Go for it. Walking lunges. And there's going to be distance left. She's going to jog to her cone and jog back. So that's the first move. Second move, she's going to grab her dumbbells and she's going to be doing 12 bicep curls into a shoulder press. Curling here and then pressing overhead, making sure that she's keeping her core tight and that she's not leaning back when she's doing it. She's staying really nice and straight. So that's beautiful. Awesome, Katie. If you were not able to go overhead, you can modify that exercise. You can bring the weights up to your chest here and just do an upright row instead. Okay, it still works out the shoulders. Cool. The third movement she's going to do, she's going to hinge at the hips right here, keep her core engaged, shoulders back, and she's going to do a low row. Look at that. That's a beautiful position right there. She's going to complete 12 reps, elbows by her side. Let's say you had really light dumbbells, you could do it really slowly, and if they were a little heavier, maybe you want to put a little bit more speed so that you're able to do all 12. And finally, thank you, Katie, you're going to finish off with 12 push-ups. Okay, push-ups can also be done to your knees. If you're not able to do it from the feet, drop down to your knees. Just show us a couple right there. Boom, she's strong enough, she got it. Awesome. Take a break. Yeah, great. So you're gonna time yourself for 10 to 11 minutes, okay, on this one. You're trying to get about an hour workout. Next one is gonna be a mixed power and core block. You're gonna time yourself for 4 minutes. The way it's gonna work, Katie is gonna sprint to the cone and sprint back. Okay, it's power. You're trying to go as fast as you can to your cone and back. And once she gets back to the station, she's gonna do 5 crunches. All right, let's do that. Boom, running to the cone, running back, and she's gonna show you the crunches right now. She's just gonna lift her chest towards the sky. Boom, that's it. Keeping her lower back against the floor. And then what she's gonna do is she's gonna repeat that run, and you can stay there. She would repeat that run, come back to the mat, and then do 10 reps on the crunch. So every round, you're gonna add 5 reps to your crunches, okay? So if you get to a 4th round, you're doing 20 crunches. You're always running in between those. Cool? Awesome, thank you, Katie. So that was a 4-minute block that you timed yourself for. Next up, we're gonna keep you at your mat, and you're gonna work the glutes, all right? So, Katie, you can lay on your back right here. We're gonna start with 6 reps of a glute bridge. So weight's gonna be on your hips. If you're strong, you can have a heavier weight on your hips. She's gonna thrust up and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then go back down and back up. And she holds this again for 5 seconds. So you're doing that 6 times. Awesome, thank you, Katie. Next up, she's gonna put the weight down and get herself on her side right there. We're gonna be doing a side leg lift, okay? So she's gonna squeeze the side of her hips, make sure that her hips are in line, good. And she's gonna come up straight up, go for it, and then back down. Awesome. Nice squeeze from the side of her hips. We're doing 12 reps, you guys. 12 on the left, 12 on the right side, okay? And the final movement, thank you, is gonna be a dumbbell swing. So she's got 1 dumbbell in hand. She's gonna have a beautiful neutral spine at the bottom. And then she's gonna power up, exactly. Try and get your chest a little bit lower to the floor here. So the more you hinge, the more you get that chest down, the more you get the back of the legs, and that's what we're trying to get. It's 12 reps as well. Okay, take a break. So you're timing yourself for 7 minutes here. 7 minutes on that block. 6 reps on the first exercise, then 12 on the other 2. Beautiful. So at this point, you're about halfway done. I mean, even a little bit more if you include the warm-up. The next part Katie would do, and we're not gonna make her do it right now, but it's gonna be a 5-minute run for distance. So for 5 minutes, you should be running around the field, wherever you're at. If you're in a neighborhood for 5 minutes, you're trying to keep that same pace without actually going into a walk. Okay, so you gotta find the right pace to go at. If you're a walker, where you're just walking for 5 minutes at a pace that's challenging you. And at this point, we're coming back to the mat, and we're gonna do a combo block. We have 3 different movements. You're gonna time yourself for 8 minutes on those 3 movements. So let's go over those right now. So Katie, you can lay on your back. I'm gonna give you the dumbbells here. And what she's gonna be doing is she's on her back. She's gonna keep her feet off the floor, press her lower back against the floor. Okay, so go ahead and engage. Now do a chest press. Okay, that's fine. She's doing it at the same time, but what we're looking for is a chest press first, and then leg up and leg down. That's 1 rep. Chest press, leg up, and leg down. So she's doing a chest press to leg raise. And you can take a break. She's doing 10 total reps of that. Okay, that's what you want to do. Number 2 is going to be a plank to toe tap. She's going to get into a plank position. Feet goes out wide to the side. Good. Touch and touch. Every time you touch the floor, that's a rep. So you're going to touch the floor 5 times on each side. Awesome. And finally, Katie, that's the last one right here. You're gonna hold the dumbbell at your chest. You're gonna drop down wide at the center and narrow at the top while you press forward. So this one is called a squat jack to front press. She's gonna do 10 reps, wide at the bottom, narrow, and then up with that weight. So yeah, exactly. So come down wide, let's go wide, and narrow at the top with the weight in front of you at the same time. You have a hard time with that one. Let me do it. Let me show you one more time. So for this one, and she just did a workout too, so she's a little tired. We're gonna go wide at the bottom, narrow at the top. Wide at the bottom, narrow at the top for that squat jack to front press. She showed you the option actually, which is a great option, which is to squat first and then press forward. If you have any issues with your knees, or you just did an hour workout like she did, it's totally fine to modify it. Finally, we're getting to the last part of the workout. Typically, I cue you on this one, but you're gonna have to do it on your own. You're gonna time yourself, where you can do this between 3 to 6 minutes, however you want. What you wanna do is you're gonna do 3 different speed agility movements to your cone. The first one, you're gonna sprint to your cone, sprint back, breathe, recover, and then you're gonna go for some hops. So you're gonna hop all the way to your cone and then a back pedal. Again, your heart rate's gonna be up, give yourself a break. And the third, you're gonna shuffle to your cone and then shuffle back. And you can do that for 2 to 3 rounds, depending on how you feel, depending on how much gas you have left in the tank and how much time you have left. So that's gonna be your workout today with us at the park, you guys. I hope you have a good time. Thanks for tuning in.